Hi, I'm Kendi Reiki. I'm Olivia Katiba's mom. I knew I wanted to be a mom basically when they brought back the 10th pregnancy test, because I was told for so long that I'd never be able to have a child after I lost 2 pregnancies before Olivia. Was I ever scared to be a parent? I am every single day, because I never know if I'm going to make mistakes. I never know if I'm doing the right thing. And I never know if she's going to call a therapist and ask for help. When I was your age, did I think that I would ever have kids? I have to laugh because at 17, no, I never thought I would have kids. One, they told me I never would. At 17, I was working full time. I had graduated high school. I was too busy living my life and never had the opportunity to think that I would have a kid. What was the most challenging thing about raising Olivia? You would expect it would be the terrible twos, those types of things, the snarky attitude. No, it was actually her medical conditions. She was a preemie, so I didn't expect it would be a real easy birth, etc. However, we didn't expect that at 2 years old she would have heart condition. She would then later on go on to have all types of unexpected allergies, unexpected heart issues, and now that she's grown into a later adolescent, now we're dealing with some fun little mystery tumors and all kinds of fun things. But it's been a life experience. That's the challenging things. The normal teenage cockiness and snark, we can deal with that. If I could do life over again, would I keep it the same? No, I would have went to college right after high school. Being in grad school at 44 is very exhausting. My brain hurts and I'm tired. What age of Olivia's did I hate experiencing the most? I honestly didn't hate any of them, because if I didn't get to experience any of them, she wouldn't be where she is now. It was actually fun, exciting. Yeah, there were a couple snarky years. That's that. But it's made her who she is today. I honestly think we've been the closest for her entire life. The older she gets, the closer we get. I think that she may disagree, but we're going to have arguments here and there, of course, because I am her mom. I have to discipline at times. Not so much. She's always been a pretty good kid. I think as she gets older, I think we'll get closer. Of course, she's going to have her friends. She's going to have her, she's not going to agree with everything that I have, just as I'm not going to agree with everything that she does. However, ever since she's been a little nuggy, she's always been like my little mini-me, my minion. How did being a single parent throughout several times in my life affect me? It's very challenging. It was hard when I couldn't do or provide some of the things I would have liked to have done for Olivia. It was especially hard when my second husband, her stepdad that she was closest with, died of cancer. And I had to explain to her life and death pretty critically. She was only 10 years old. It was hard when I wanted to do things for her that I just couldn't do as I was working, going to school. I've been in school for 11 years, and it's hard when you want to do more than you can. But she never complained. She was always grateful. It was very hard being a single parent. I wouldn't advise it for anyone. However, it can be done. What am I most proud of in life? There's a couple things. It's hard to pick most. Most is such an operative word. I mean, I'm a therapist, so most proud of that Livy's still alive. That I've been able to keep her through. She's almost finished with school. She's a good kid. Her and I are both graduating. I'll be done with grad school. She'll be done with high school. I'm most proud that I got to see her get as far as she's done. We're still kicking. Most proud of the fact that no matter what, I've done it the best that I could for her. What was the biggest mistake that I made while raising Olivia? Working so much. Being away too much. And by being away, I mean by working and going to school. But I did it to better her life. And in that, it made her closer with, again, her grandmother, her great-grandmother, her uncles, sharing that time with other family members. But it was also very hard, because as much as I had to give up time with her and for her, it didn't make it any easier for me, because all I ever wanted to be was a good mom. And in that, I had to give up time with and for her. But I hope it showed her independence and showed her that I would do anything to provide and be there for her. And it wasn't easy for me, but she was able to have as much of a good life that I could give her. And the time that we did have was good times. We went to Florida, went to concerts. And I hope that I did the best that I could for her. But that's truly, time is so precious. But it's also the hardest, because she's the only child I have. And I'd give anything to get back some of that time that I've lost. Am I excited for what the future holds? This is a bad question to ask a therapist. So, yes, I am. However, it also means that as a mother, I want to see her thrive. I want to see her move forward, have all the happiness in life. But it also means that I know she'll be away. And that's okay. She needs to. She needs to have her own life. Because I sit here. But that's okay. Because it'll be a change. It'll be different. I only want the best for her. I want her to have everything that I didn't have. Because as a mother, that's what you want for your children. I want some grandbabies, hopefully. And if not, that's okay. I'll take fur babies. But I just want her to remember that I'm always here for her. And I always will have her back. How will motherhood change for me once Olivia is graduated and out of the house? Well, first of all, there'll be a big party now. Honestly, it'll be about how our relationship will change. Again, I hope that she prospers and has a beautiful life. It's going to be a little lonely for me, I'm sure, but I will have to learn to adapt and cope. Because before Olivia was here, I had a whole life too. And I have to figure out where to put that energy, because as a mother, I'm always a caretaker, and I'll have to figure out what to do with that. I don't ever want her to worry about me, because my job will always be to worry about her. Overall, these past 17 years, did I enjoy being a mom? I must say that it was one of the happiest things I've ever done in my entire life, and I did not expect it to be as much fun as it has been. Of course, there's been ups and downs, and I'm not meaning from Olivia. It's just been, I didn't know what to expect, because my own life, I didn't have much of a mom. So I didn't really know what to do, but I figured it out. My grandma, she was a great inspiration for me, and I kind of want it. My final comments to anybody out there that may consider being a mom or a dad. I can't speak too much for dad, but there is no handbook. There is no magic spell that'll say, here's the right way, here's the wrong way. You do the best you can. At the end of the day, you try not to go to bed angry. Listen to your kids. Try not to judge. They make a mistake, forgive them. We all make mistakes as parents. Kids forgive us too. Again, there is no manual when you give birth that says, here's how to do this. It's about learning, loving. And there comes a time when you do have to forgive your kids, and kids, you have to forgive your parents. And if not, that's okay too. And that's why I hope that I've taught Livy to just live and let live. And that may sound cliche, but you only get one chance in this life. It's not a dress rehearsal.